Good afternoon, my melanin deficient brothers and sisters. Quick show of hands, who'd rather be at home right now? People always get my name wrong. I always have to play my version of charades when I tell people my name. Sounds like Vagina and Brenda. I've been doing this comedy course for 8 weeks and that's the best I could come up with. I'll tell people my name's Verinda. I know they're not going to remember it. Then they'll ask me if they can call me something else. I'll say, well, my wife likes to call me a brainless moron. She does this thing where she'll introduce me to people by saying, sorry. This is my husband. I ended up calling myself Vinny because I wasn't getting laid. Sweetie was quite a popular name when I was growing up. And at family functions, we'd always have the pervy uncle who'd call her out. And he'd say, Sweetie! Come. Sweetie. Come. Sweetie. Come. Sweetie. Sweetie, come sit. And that's what we had in the 80s. We had Rolf Harris and my pervy uncle. Bobby's a popular name too. I'm not sure why. I always thought it had something to do with when white people left India and they were bobbing along in their boats. So these Bobbies and Sweeties, they'll meet up in places like Leicester and Southall. They'll get married and have kids, and they'll call the kids something crazy like Hare Krishna Ravi Shankar Jalandhar Singh. O'Brien. People around the world are crying out for revolution. People in Leicester are calling out for evolution. Because they want the opposable thumbs in it. So my name, it's a North Indian name, and in my culture, Verinda means Lord of Oceans. Thank you very much. Except it doesn't come with a trident. And I can't swim. I sink like a 160-pound sack of shit. Speaking of North Indians, I come from a long line of very proud alcoholics. They used to call my dad Harvinder Wallbanger. He had a thing for white Russians. Then there was my angry cousin, Bobby the Midget. He was a little drunk. He had a thing for black Russians. I'll be honest, I'm not a very good Indian. I can't really write it. I can barely speak it. And the only holiday I really know is Diwali, Festival of Lights. It's becoming popular with middle-class white people. You know the ones, they eat sourdough. and love anything ethnic. Bobby's here. He's in the back. He's locking all the doors because we're about to have a blast. I'm not kidding. Run. Everyone run. It's all right. I work in construction. I like to build things. It's my cousin Bobby. He likes to blow things up. It's a family business. Speaking of family, my wife's here. Thank you. 2 cheers. No, my wife's here. She told me not to talk about her on stage. I said, that's fine, I'll talk about my girlfriend, Sweetie. I can't remember the rest of it. Thank you. Thank you very much.